Hey everyone, today we'll be interviewing AP students, OCS AP students. We're going to be exploring their mindsets and how to become an AP student in this school. We hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it.
Can you tell me your name?
Demetrios,
What year are you in?
grade 11,
Which EB classes do you take?
AP chemistry.
That's it?
That's it right now.
Okay. How do you manage the pressure of maintaining your high grades?
I like to participate in extracurricular activities like sports, help me get my mind out of school, and balance my time, while doing work during my spare and when I can.
What do you consider to be your biggest challenge when it comes to studying?
Stay focused. I don't have a good attention span, so I gotta try and lock in and stay focused.
How do you manage to balance your academic life and your social life? And how does it affect your mental health?
I managed to balance it, by using my spare and helping. I have a bunch of friends. We all help study with each other, and doing that also helps me have a better social life. I still get to talk to my friends and enjoy the time with them. So,
What does a typical day in your life look like?
I wake up, go to school. During my spare third period, I do some work. Then I go home. I eat, do a little bit of studying, go train, and then I work for the rest of the night. Take a shower, go to sleep.
And what motivates you to work so hard when you're studying?
I want to have a future. I want to be able to provide for my family one day. And I gotta support my parents and my family and stuff. So I gotta work hard, to have a good future.
Alright. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, man. That's all you can make it.
So, what's your name?
My name is Gaston,
And what grade are you in?
grade 11.
And what AP classes do you take?
I have English and math.
Okay. So, first question, what motivates you to work hard in your studies?
Just looking forward towards the future, I'm giving myself a challenge right now so I can have it easy later on.
I see. And how do you deal with the stress of studying and how does it affect your mental health?
Well, I try to, balance it out. Playing video games, watching sports, stuff like that, listening to music. So yeah, it helps me out.
That's nice. And what do you turn to for emotional support when school gets tough?
Emotional support, I turn to my parents. I ask them for help with my courses and stuff. They're usually pretty good at it. And yeah, it's pretty good.
That's nice. And how do you cope when receiving a lower grade than you expected?
I just tell myself I'm going to do better next time, It's not that big of a deal, but yeah, if I don't do better next time, then, it gets annoying, but...
Yeah, that's nice. And last question, how do you manage to balance your academic responsibilities and your social life? And how does it affect your mental health?
I try to, keep my social life separate from my studies. With my friends, I don't really talk about studying that much, mainly, basketball, soccer, and stuff like that.
That's great.
Who am I here with today?
Vincent Salvador.
Okay. So I have a few questions for you as an AP student. What's your, what grade are you in?
I'm in grade 12.
Okay. Which AP classes do you take?
I take AP English, AP Math, AP
Right. So how do you maintain having high grades in your classes?
You just gotta work hard, balance your life with balance. Make sure you balance. There's a thing I say, it's called B, and it's balance. So what you do is make sure your life is balanced. So balance is the most key to everything.
Right. Speaking of balance, how do you manage to balance your academic responsibilities with your social life and your mental health?
And you know how I do it. It's you just gotta do it,
Yeah.
You gotta
Put your mind to it.
play it. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What do you consider being your biggest challenge when it comes to studying?
Getting the motivation to study.
So how do you counteract that if you have no motivation? What do you do?
I just do something called the 3-2-1 method, where you count 3, 2, 1, and then you do whatever you need to do.
Right. So does that help you a lot? How often do you use this method?
Every time. Even for getting up in the morning.
Okay, that's good. What study technique do you use aside from that, if there's any? when you're actually doing the work and you're already writing your notes, like, is there any techniques that you use?
My study techniques is like read and write. It's like the normal, usual school stuff, but just AP.
Okay. How do you identify signs of you needing a break from your homework and just taking a breather? What signs?
Oh, the signs, that's the easy one. If my mind tells me, hey, you need to stop doing your homework, then that's when I stop.
So, how do you spend your breaks? What do you do to take time off of work? Like, do you watch like shows, play games? What do you do?
No, I set up my yoga mat in the middle of the grass during summer and I meditate. But during the winter, I do it in my living room.
Thank you, Vincent.
I got you, Tristan.